Rihanna, who is formerly known as Robyn Rihanna Fenty, was born in Saint Michael, Barbados on February 20, 1988. When she was just a child, she enjoyed singing and exploring around her neighborhood. She loved music and was a creative spirit from a young age. However, life wasn't always carefree for Rihanna. She witnessed her father's alcoholism, which carried over to domestic abuse. Her father regularly hit Rihanna's mother to the point where it became commonplace. The authorities were never involved since their family didn't want their conflicts to be put on public display. At times, this violence extended to Rihanna as well. Despite these conflicts, Rihanna's father imparted a strong entrepreneurial spirit onto her. He would sell clothing on the side of the road, and she would oftentimes join him. She also began to sell small items and sweets at school for a profit, helping to contribute to her family's income. Eventually, Rihanna's father became consumed by his addictions. He regularly chose drugs and alcohol over providing funds for housing and food, which put tremendous stress on Rihanna as the oldest sibling of the family. It was a constant source of stress in her life. When Rihanna was just 8 years old, she started suffering intense headaches that led a doctor to think she might have a tumor, but numerous CT scans revealed nothing. I had to go through a lot of CT scans, she says. They even thought it was a tumor because it was that intense. But at 14, when her parents finally divorced after years of on and off separation, Rihanna's headache stopped after the divorce. At the same time, Rihanna was experiencing bullying on a regular basis at school because she was mixed and much lighter skinned than her classmates. She would often get called derogatory names. The silver lining to it all, however, was that it led to Rihanna developing a tough exterior, which would eventually become one of her defining characteristics. This thick skin has been developing since my first day at school. It didn't happen after fame. I couldn't survive fame if I didn't already have it. So sometimes the toughest thing in life is to be vulnerable. Despite all the challenges she faced, Rihanna was determined to make a name for herself. During her high school years, Rihanna loved to sing with her friends for fun. She formed a musical group with 2 other classmates, which gave her ample opportunity to refine her talent. This was both a healing outlet for her and a source of joy. Her life changed drastically after she met Evan Rogers, a New York City-based music producer. While Rogers and his wife Jackie were vacationing in Barbados in 2003 for Christmas, they happened to run into each other. He was blown away by Rihanna's voice and offered her the chance to record some tracks in New York that upcoming spring. Rihanna composed almost a dozen songs with Rogers and his partner Carl Sturken. She began searching for a label that would distribute her music. Rihanna came into contact with Sean Carter, popularly known as Jay-Z, who was president and CEO of Def Jam Recordings. The rapper was quick to offer her a contract, which led to her debut release, Pond Replay, in 2005. Her debut album Music of the Sun followed shortly after and was a commercial success. The album reached the top 10 in multiple countries and sold over 2 million copies worldwide. Rihanna had made it big and she was only 17 years old. Rihanna's second album, A Girl Like Me, was released in 2006. The album debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and sold over 2 million copies worldwide. It featured the hit singles SOS and Unfaithful. However, it was Rihanna's third album, Good Girl Gone Bad, that catapulted her to global superstardom. The album topped charts in over 15 countries and was certified diamond by the Recording Industry Association of America. It spawned the hit singles Umbrella, Take a Bow, and Disturbia. Rihanna's fourth studio album, Rated R, was released in 2009 to critical acclaim. The album featured a more edgy sound and Rihanna collaborated with a number of artists such as Slash and William. It yielded the hit singles Hard and Rude Boy. joy. By this point, Rihanna had become one of the most popular and successful singers in the world. She had won numerous awards and was ranked as one of the 100 most powerful celebrities by Forbes. In 2012, Rihanna released her fifth studio album, Unapologetic. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart and spawned the hit singles Diamonds and Stay. Rihanna has released 8 studio albums to date and shows no signs of slowing down. She is one of the best-selling artists of all time with over 280 million records sold worldwide. In addition to her music career, Rihanna is also a successful entrepreneur and philanthropist. She has launched several successful business ventures, including a cosmetics line, Fenty Beauty, and lingerie line, Savage Fenty. And this is where the majority of her massive billion-dollar net worth originates from. She is the richest woman entrepreneur behind Oprah Winfrey and is the wealthiest female musician in the world. She is also the founder of the Clara Lionel Foundation, which supports and funds education and health initiatives around the world. Rihanna has received numerous awards and accolades for her work, including Grammy Awards, American Music Awards, and Billboard Music Awards. She is widely recognized for her unique style, powerful voice, and influence on popular culture, and has become a role model for many people around the world. As of now, Rihanna's net worth is $1.7 billion, and it makes her country's youngest self-made millionaire woman, the wealthiest female musician, and one of the richest singers globally. Rihanna's success story is an inspiration to many people around the world. Her hard work and dedication have paid off, and she is now one of the richest and most successful young women in the world. Rihanna once said, "I think a lot of people are afraid of being happy because of what others might think." Even big stars like Rihanna had to face such problems in their lives. But if they stopped where they were and just gave up everything, do you think we would ever see such talented people? No, we won't. So don't give up no matter how harsh the world is with you. If you don't give up today, you will be the shiniest star in the sky tomorrow. Don't let the comments and hostile criticism of the population haunt you. Do you?